Hello, and welcome to the First Impressions podcast. I'm your co-host, Will Hanlon.
I'm your co-host, Riley Gabori.
And I'm your co-host, Kai Toyota.
And today we will be looking at Riverdale. Now, Kai, can we pull up the description of the show?
All right, so Riverdale is a 2017 TV series. That's been a long time, you know? It seems like it was...
How many seasons is it?
So, let's take a look at it right here. We're at 4 seasons right now.
4 seasons, yeah.
So, I'll read the description. Riverdale is an American teen drama television series based on the characters of Archie Comics. The series was adapted for the CW by Archie Comics Chief Creative Officer Roberto Agri Sacasa.
Say that 6
and
times
is
fast.
produced by Warner Bros. Television and CBS Television Studios. I'm not going to read all that. So basically, it's a teen show about Archie characters.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not Archie.
Well,
It
That's
is
the thing.
not.
but it's
Archie.
based on Archie.
Yeah,
Based on
if you're an Archie comic book fan, you'll know the characters, but you will if you're
It'll be very different.
Enraged.
Yeah, you will be
Now, I have not seen it. I'm the only one in this room that has not seen it.
I watched it when it first came out, which I thought was a lot later than it was.
Yeah,
And four seasons in
3 years because it came out January 2017.
Yeah.
It's been going fast.
Yeah.
I watched the first season, but I didn't watch the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Which
exactly the same as me. Actually. I don't know.
Something happened where
Because I think that something happened.
I think there was a delay.
Yeah, it was weird. I also did the same.
Yeah.
I don't remember hardly anything about it.
Yeah.
So today's episode will be a little bit different because 2 of our co-hosts have seen the show already.
Not all of it,
But
though.
not
There's
all of
4
it.
seasons.
And I don't
4
remember,
seasons,
but I am
and,
aware of some of the things that have happened
Yeah.
in later seasons
Yeah.
that I will be talking about later.
Okay.
And that I'm sure
Yeah.
that'll affect the judgment a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, not much.
No, we will still
Yeah.
base it on one episode, whether or not we would watch
we'll
based on that episode
Talk
alone.
about if we like the episode.
So I realized we forgot to introduce ourselves.
No, we didn't.
No, we did not. Cut that out in post.
We're not cutting anything. All right. So Riverdale,
Will looks like an idiot.
are you ready to watch this?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah, it'll be. I think it's a 47-minute.
Yeah.
so
What's
it's a
the
little
first
longer.
episode's name?
The first episode's name is Chapter 1: The River's Edge. All right.
They think they're what? Sick telling you in chapters?
Yeah,
or something?
chapters. Oh,
You think you're a book, Riverdale?
Yeah, yeah.
Ready for me to read? Well, we're not going to judge this book by its cover. So
I probably will.
Yeah,
I probably-
you know,
well, that's
okay.
essentially what this show is judging it by the first episode. Which is like
that's-
judging it by the
so-
cover. You know,
Literally
so.
what this podcast
all right.
is.
Yeah.
So if the people at home are keeping track, Will has made 2 mistakes this episode.
All right, we'll
So-
see how many it will be by the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep
well,
track.
We're gonna go watch this episode.
We hope you do the same.
We suggest you do the same.
Yeah. So you can follow along at home.
All right. See you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty, welcome back. We've just watched the first episode of Riverdale. What do you guys think?
Oh, what did I think?
I have some thoughts about this. I have
Yeah,
some
do
thoughts.
yeah,
Yeah.
So first thing off the bat, we watched a 47-minute episode, the first of the first season,
Yeah.
and let's just sort of give a brief overview.
We did it
of-
for you.
Yeah,
we should. I want to start with my good things about it.
Okay,
'cause there
yeah.
were good things.
Yeah.
First of all, it was the most entertaining of the shows, I think.
Yeah.
But as Will said, not for
Not
the right
for-
reason.
not for
No,
the right
not
reason.
but it was the most.
I had a lot of
the
fun
3
watching
shows
it.
we've
Yeah.
seen of MASH,
Mhm.
Peter Gunn, and now Riverdale. I
Yeah.
think this was the one I enjoyed
Not
most.
saying it's
Not
better
for the
than
good
not
reason.
saying
Not
it's better
saying-
than
not
it's
saying
Mash
no,
and
no,
Riverdale.
no.
I
Or
think
Mash
the
and Peter
reason
Gunn.
is that we had so much fun just picking apart what
Yeah.
we did not like about the show. But it was still fun to watch. It was
Yeah, I had
it was enjoyable.
blast.
And another thing that Riley brought up while we were watching is that it is like visually just
Beautiful.
really
Stunning.
good.
Yeah,
it
it's
is stunning.
It's actually crazy that they
Yeah.
did that on like TV, on a network TV
Yeah,
show.
Yeah.
The color on it, the color grading. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, like it is.
Ooh.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
And like all the shots, like they're well done shots.
Yeah.
Oh, all of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
like-
can tell. Yeah, it was.
You can tell they
Yeah.
put a lot
Even-
of they
yeah,
put a lot of care.
Especially
into-
compared to like other shows like that, other drama shows,
Yeah.
right? Teen drama
Teen
shows.
drama
They don't
shows
look like that.
specifically, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I think that's why Riverdale is so popular too. And is
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
'cause it-
yeah.
had a pretty high budget. Just
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's too high budget, but
I don't know.
it
Well,
must.
It must have some budget
Yeah.
to it. But
it would. CW
All right.
would. They just got
CW.
off all their DC shows, so 100% would have a budget.
Yeah. What else did you like about it?
Well, there's that one scene involving cheerleading. That's pretty good.
Cheerleading.
Oh, yeah.
We won't get into too much detail. For the viewers at home, if you're gonna watch it, you'll know which one we're talking about.
Yeah.
When you see it.
I really enjoyed Uplifting Pop number 2.
Yeah.
Uplifting Pop number 3.
Yeah.
And my personal favorite, Uplifting Pop number 4
Now,
in the middle of the show.
I don't know about Uplifting Pop number 4.
Yeah,
I thought that was
but
the worst one of the bunch.
That music is the most generic music I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, yeah.
Heard, not
It's-
seen.
Yeah.
Well, it said pop music on the subtitles.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't even. Yeah.
I would
Maybe. I
I would
assumed
not
it
be
did.
surprised if that was stock music. That
Oh,
they-
yeah.
Except they had two
They had
famous
two
songs.
famous songs.
Two famous
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah, we're not
And
gonna
that-
say
but
them.
that's what they-
I don't
they-
know what they're called.
I
Yeah.
bet they
couldn't tell you.
blew they blew their music budget on those.
On
yeah,
those,
you-
yeah.
you
And
would.
just- they had to go. Oh, whoops!
lot of
What do we
money.
do now?
Yeah, no, yeah, that was pretty good though. I mean, like, I thought everything, like the music, worked with it,
Yeah.
especially for the show.
Some of the performances, well,
Yeah.
some
actors are good.
Some were good. Some were
specifically
bad.
Luke Perry?
was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
Rest,
but
in,
he's-
rest in peace.
Rest in
Luke
peace,
Perry.
Luke Perry.
Yeah.
He was a good actor.
He was
He's
Yeah.
a very good actor.
He's convinced. He has.
Mm.
He has a nice. He has. You know what? I was
Yeah.
happy with his speech.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
It wasn't like an Oscar-winning speech, but you know.
I think
not
he was
bad.
definitely the best.
He was
Yeah.
definitely the best of the bunch.
Yeah.
Because he's a pretty well
Yeah,
trained known actor.
I think also Veronica's a good actor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They all did a
Yeah, I would-
fine
yeah,
job.
yeah.
But I liked Archie's football buddy there.
Oh my god.
Oh
The-
wait, which one?
The one that would come up and he was asking him.
Oh,
how he got
the-
big.
oh,
yeah,
yeah,
and
the
he's-
bro,
yeah,
the bro,
bro,
yeah,
bro,
bro,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, bro, like, you totally got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Archie, I just want to talk about this for a second.
Age.
How old is Archie?
Okay,
How old is
so officially in the show they are what sophomores,
Sophomores.
which is second year high school, which is
in the states they do middle school then high school.
yeah middle
Yeah.
school and high school, so it's grade what 10
10,
grade 10.
yeah.
So that would mean that they would be 15 and 14.
That is a
Yeah,
grown
that
man.
guy
That is
is
a grown man.
He
Humongous.
is mid to late 20s, probably over 200, easy over 200. Like yeah,
No,
pure muscle.
pure muscle. He is
yeah, he is
humongous.
He's like
Yeah.
over 6 foot too.
Yeah.
Like, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
tell. Like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
is
Yep.
massive guy.
and
It is just it is
It
just,
is unbelievable.
It's
It's distracting because
yeah,
they're supposed to be.
because
They're supposed to be.
high school
They're
kids.
supposed to be 15,
Yeah.
and they look like they're in their mid 20s.
Yeah,
it's,
like,
it's unbelievable.
It's hard. It's honestly hard.
Yeah,
to,
and
like,
even
enjoy-
the
yeah.
gay best friend looks like
Yeah.
a man.
A full-grown man. He's not fit either. So he just looks like a man.
He just looks like a
yeah.
full-grown man.
Like yeah, he's got a little bit of a belly going on,
Yeah,
right?
like-
he's his
like to get-
metabolism
to get-
slow down. He's
to get into
yeah.
stereotypes, like you think the gay best friend would be like the scrawny guy,
Yeah, skinny
but
guy. Right?
it-
Yeah.
It's just a full-grown man.
No, yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. They no.
I did like. I don't like. Of course, she has a gay best friend. That's such a high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did
cliche.
like the joke.
The
they made
joke
about
they
it.
make
Yeah.
about it. Like
Yeah.
at least they recognize
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I mean,
that-
it's none that's right, but
Yeah.
You know,
I forget what the joke
It was
but-
something like she.
isn't the gay best
it
friend out
was-
of trend or something?
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
It
that.
was
It was funny.
Cheryl, the redheaded. I don't know how to say this in a nice way. Jerk, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
We got to keep our program family friendly.
Yeah, family
I
friendly.
think.
What are we? PG-13?
PG?
Depends. If we're PG-13, we can drop one F bomb.
Yeah, I think maybe PG.
PG, yeah.
PG.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're rated the same as I think.
Probably the show is.
This show?
Actually,
Yeah.
I bet you this is PG-13.
But so looking at like their ages, it was distracting.
It
It
was.
was
it
very
was-
distracting.
And the biggest problem with age to me is we find out in the episode that Archie has had some sort of relationship
Yeah.
with the teacher.
in the car,
in the
yeah.
teacher.
and then the
And-
lane afterwards.
I mean, like, it's bad, but
Yeah.
grade 12, I'd be like,
Yeah,
okay, that's
okay,
more,
fine.
it's still wrong.
It's still wrong,
but
but
he's 15 years
He-
old.
in the show. Like depending on his birthday, he could
Yeah.
be 14.
He could be 14,
yeah.
in the show.
I wonder if in the season they have a birthday for him.
No, I don't think they do. I
Okay.
don't think they do.
Okay,
Well, that's
so-
not for us to.
to discuss. Yeah, that's not for us.
But so he's like 15 years old.
Yeah.
And he has this intimate relationship with his teacher.
Yeah, coitus,
In a
as
car. Yeah.
some would refer.
Yeah, in a car.
In a car.
and at the beach.
And
in the- in the rain.
in the morning.
In the
Yeah.
rain.
Yeah. So
So they must have spent the whole night.
yeah. So it
Yeah.
is. There is. It's just not, and you know, it would not be okay. I hate talking about
Yeah.
gender swapping.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
if the teacher was a male and he was a female, wouldn't that be
Oh,
not?
if
that
you
would
did
be.
it on
that'd be-
TV, you'd
If you did it on TV, you'd be
Yeah.
people would like
people would be
there'd be huge uproar.
Yeah.
the
Huge uproar.
pitchforks and
Yeah.
torches
Yeah.
out to get you.
But and people don't really think about it, and especially because
But in this
how
one,
he
it's
looks.
like,
because of
wow.
how he looks, right?
But-
It's like,
yeah.
oh
but-
man,
but
like,
it's-
they,
yeah.
they got good for him.
Yeah.
It's baffling.
Yeah.
I want to know who made that decision.
Yeah.
It's-
And I know so many people watch this show and they don't really like think about it. Like,
Yeah.
they're like
Well,
that.
I bet half the people that don't watch the show didn't pick up that they were sophomores. I bet they just kind of ignore that fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
probably
Because
think, oh,
they don't look like
they don't look like
sophomores.
sophomores. They
Yeah.
look like seniors. They actually look like
They know. They,
They
look
look
like
a lot older than
they
they
look
look-
like they're like out of university.
they look like
honestly.
they're graduate students.
Yeah, like around campus, people in university don't even
Yeah.
look like that.
Yeah.
These people look older than
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's uncanny. It's,
Yeah.
it's weird.
It's
So on to the plot. Okay. So
You
the
know
plot is drowned in a lot of
drama.
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 Like, and not just like plot drama, just drama.
High school,
yeah.
stupid grade,
I think
grade 10
there's
drama.
good
Grade 10 drama, yeah.
there's goods and bads of the plot. One thing I wanted to discuss before the plot is what they were doing with Jughead.
Yeah. Oh,
What-
the
what do you-
narration.
He makes
He's narrating,
he-
but he's
one
writing
up-
at the same time, and I have
No, it's him talking out loud about what he's
I
writing.
think we're just overthinking this. It's a way for them to kind of explain everything
Yeah.
that's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, it's a narration.
I guess I really
technique.
shouldn't be
And it's,
too
it's,
I
it's
can
him.
mind it.
It's
It's
him
fine.
later. It's him at a later date.
Yeah, it's
like,
like-
talking
it's like
about this
he's already-
story.
to
but,
me-
but he's
written
writing it.
No, but to me,
No,
it
he's
seems
already
like he's
written it.
already written the book.
Yeah, and he's
and
rereading
he's
it.
reading the book.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what it
that's
seems like
really
to
what
me.
it is. Yeah, but so the plot. We'll get into the
You know,
plot.
I thought I like
Yeah.
the plot.
The setup
It-
is good.
It's a
The
good
se-
setup.
The
You know
setup
what?
is
Good
good.
I
setup.
think for the first episode, they maybe could have focused a little bit more on plot.
Oh, yeah,
because
they-
they do a lot of character stuff, right?
Oh,
they
a
focus
lot
on character
of
development
character stuff.
a lot.
Yeah.
Right. But the plot is sort of neglected, and it's sort of brought out for these teenage like hijinks,
Yeah.
right? Like for like
Yeah.
the rehearsal,
Hijinks.
Yeah.
right? Like the rehearsal, the closet scene and stuff like that. There's a lot of extra stuff where
Yeah.
it's just like
they do a thing
drama.
that where they set up the plot and then they go in these character moments. Yeah, and the character moments have nothing to do with
Nothing
the plot.
to do.
Nothing.
Where like
Absolutely nothing. Yeah.
better shows like one of our
Yeah.
favorites, Stranger Things,
Yeah.
does both
Yeah, develops
Yeah.
characters through plot.
through
Yeah.
plot,
Yeah.
and it does a very
It's
good job of
important.
it.
It's
right?
really important
Yeah.
because like as much as I love character developmentation,
Yeah.
and I think developing characters is one of the
It's
most
very
important
important, very
things,
important.
especially for a TV show
is
like
But
this.
the thing,
most
is, but the
important.
thing
Yeah,
is,
it
it
is.
should be
But the
integrated
plot-
into the plot.
Yeah, but the plot can't be neglected. And
true.
in this first episode, it's not really neglected. It's just they set it up, they leave it for the whole episode, and then
Yeah.
at the end you get hit
It's
with
almost
that.
like they push
Yeah.
it to the side and say, "Oh, we'll save that for later."
Yeah, and then we'll just do some teenage stuff with the kids, right? And
which
it's fine.
it's fine, I guess, but I wouldn't have been as frustrated with it if it would have been
Yeah.
better. Like
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
you gotta remember this was like a 47-minute episode.
yeah,
Yeah, it
That
wasn't
was-
a half an hour.
Yeah, that was a lot of
one.
stuff.
So there's a lot of time.
Mhm.
And so what do we get from the plot? We get that Cheryl's brother was
Jason.
Yeah,
He
he
was-
drowned.
Yeah.
Right.
drowned.
He
Drowned.
got off, but then we found out that
At the
Archie.
end.
Yeah, well, we found out that Archie was
Archie,
with
yeah.
the
With-
teacher.
with the teacher.
in the morning.
In the
right.
morning.
And
And they heard a boom.
Yeah.
If I wish we had a soundboard at the moment, because then we could go.
yeah,
well,
we
it says
could play
it. You know what? The subtitles
Yeah.
say I know it sounds like a
I think it
gunshot,
said
but
gunshot.
the subtitles say gunshot.
Yeah.
For sure. It's
Yeah,
not
they
like
don't-
loud
yeah.
bang. Like it's
Yeah.
a
Well,
gunshot.
I don't think it's meant to be.
No,
left
I
as
know
ambiguous.
it's not, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have just said bang.
Yeah, and
Stupid
for all
subtitles.
those wondering, we do watch with subtitles.
To my dismay.
Yeah,
To my dismay.
I for one am against using subtitles because I am not hearing impaired. So
I
I do not feel like I need.
I'm semi-hearing
You know what?
impaired probably because every single show I watch is with
You need to
subtitles,
watch.
For-
and if I don't, I can't understand it.
You know
Well-
what though? I didn't mind them for this episode
Yeah.
because I could
We talked.
hear the people
Yeah.
they say,
Yeah.
hear the things they say, and be like, "Did she really just say that?"
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
look at the subtitles,
you
and,
don't
that's
miss
what's
it.
and you
written.
don't miss a whole
And
thing.
that's what's written.
Yeah.
And also, since
could talk as well.
since we
Yeah.
were just making fun of the show the entire time, it was good to have the subtitles there so I could follow along what was
Yeah.
going because we
Yeah.
weren't listening.
Yeah, I think subtitles are really
some
even
parts.
by myself though I watch shows. With
Yeah.
subtitles.
Yeah, that's
just because I don't know. Once you get into it, it's a different way of watching.
the
But
Yeah.
the only show I watch with subtitles is Peaky Blinders
Oh,
because of their
great show.
accents,
yeah,
or shows that aren't in English, obviously.
Yeah.
because I
That
can't
might
speak
be one show that we could definitely do in the future.
Peaky
But
Blinders.
Peaky
I
Blinders.
would-
for that show, I would recommend watching with
Yes,
subtitles.
recommend
because
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
my God, their accents.
Their accents are impossible.
Okay,
but-
okay. So
Back to
the
Riverdale.
plot.
Back to Riverdale.
So her brother drowned, but
Yep.
then they heard the gunshot in the morning, and at the end of the
well,
episode,
they do like little stuff like the dance isn't so much a dance as it's a
Yeah.
memoriam, but
Well,
it's still a dance.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know,
It's
that
it's
was
a little
weird.
weird. It's a little
yeah.
weird.
But then at the end of the episode, you find out that with Moose and Kevin,
Kevin? Yeah,
they're
Kevin.
together, and then they find him with the gunshot in his head,
yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
so now the whole setup is he was murdered.
And
Yeah.
they say
And
that
who
the
murdered
next
him.
day or that later that day,
Yeah.
in 5th period, that's the first arrest was made.
Yeah, exactly.
But we don't
Who's
know
arrested?
Yeah,
Who's
who's
arrested?
arre- who's
Did they do
arrested?
it? Did they do it?
Yeah.
You think so? Second
We
episode?
don't know. I guess
already
I
done.
really don't think they did it in the second
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
That's
But
But you know what?
we
don't
gotta watch
know.
to find out.
We don't know.
You,
We
you
gotta-
have to
but
watch
And I
it.
just-
can't wait
You know
to
what?
watch 20 minutes of people talking about useless drama and
Yep.
and maybe like a good old shot of
Well, depending on
cheerleading.
how this goes, we might not be watching the next episode
Yeah, we'll see.
on
You
our
know what?
recommendations. But you know what? You have to wait till the end to see that, folks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the
hear
end
that.
we'll find out
I mean,
if we will
you
be
can,
Depending
watching
on
you
which
can
the
one.
second
skip
episode.
to the end, but
I would
I
recommend-
suggest
Yeah.
that's listening.
If you're
Yeah.
skipping to the end, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
what are you really doing?
You know what? We're not. There's so many shows that can just tell you, the rating at the start, but we're here for the content. In the middle.
Exactly. And also we might be putting our results in the middle.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
yeah,
having the
yeah,
end, right?
yeah.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. You skip to the end.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks. Right?
Yeah.
You gotta
in
watch
the
the whole
middle,
thing.
a mariachi band might just come in and start
Yeah,
playing. You
or
don't
maybe
know.
I'll release some Amazon gift card details. You never know, right?
That's
The
why-
first one to get them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Watch all of our episodes in full.
Maybe we
Yeah.
will, maybe
Yeah.
we will release a signed copy of MASH by our co-host.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's almost like we can't do that because
Yeah, maybe we will start illegally selling MASH on our website.
and you know what, folks? You won't be able to know unless you watch the whole thing.
Yeah, unless you watch every episode in full.
So getting back to Riverdale,
So-
whatever that was.
So, what did you think of just overall? What did you guys?
I don't want to give my review yet. I think we should
Yeah.
save that for the
No,
end.
yeah.
But
Save that
But,
for the end.
But like, I honestly thought that there's a lot of stuff that was entertaining.
yeah. Oh,
You know?
Yeah.
entertainment wise, again for the wrong reasons, I had a blast watching this.
This is a show better watched with friends.
So,
I think.
What? Yeah. Oh,
100%.
yeah. 100. Yeah. I think this.
Or,
show
or
is-
if you want to
can
sit in
enjoy
the living room and yell at your TV like a maniac,
it.
Yeah.
you could do that.
Or
too.
if you just want some drama, some.
Oh yeah,
you know,
some,
just
Yeah.
some just
yeah,
yeah.
stupid drama.
Yeah.
And I think going on the relationship with Betty and Archie,
Yeah, Archie.
Betty and Archie.
Wait,
What do
We'll
you think? Oh, you know the relationship between Betty and Veronica? Is that the one you want to talk about? 'Cause we can
For
get
those
there,
who
but-
haven't seen the episode,
Don't say it.
Don't
you'll
say
see-
it.
Don't
you'll
say
see
it.
the
You gotta
episode.
watch the
You'll
episode.
have to watch the
Yeah.
episode.
No, going on the Betty and Archie relationship, I think it is so unnatural. I think there's
Oh
something
my
wrong
God.
with it.
You know what?
He even says,
But they're childhood best friends, is what you got to
Yeah,
get to,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she says at the dance, "I want to be a power couple."
A power
Oh
couple.
my
just-
God, that
was
like,
so
like there was
weird.
nothing.
Yeah, that was
like
so
it wasn't
weird.
awkward or not.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you know, in real life.
Yeah,
You know,
it'd be
you
so
don't
awkward.
just walk up and say,
I wanna
"Hey,
be
I
a
want to be a
couple."
power couple." Someone you know
Yeah, yeah.
so long.
If
Yeah.
I,
Well,
if
maybe
I,
you do.
if
I would never do that.
If I went up to
You know what I'm
someone,
saying?
if I went up to someone and asked if they wanted to be a power couple, I get a restraining order. put against me.
yeah. Honestly,
Well, and then, yeah, you're right. Like, yeah, it's weird.
and I think
It's
she
weird.
said, and
It's
then
weird.
she, I think she said, or just a couple afterwards too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or even
She's
just a
going
couple.
back.
She
Yeah.
said.
She said this. So she did
Yeah.
this sort of thing a couple of times where she said the more extreme thing and then rolled back.
Yeah, and then she did it the second time too. She was
Yeah.
like, "Do you love
Do
me?
you love me?
And then
Or
she-
do you just like
me? Like too, right?"
Oh
But
my-
she's like, "That's cool too,
Or
but
even
I'd
like
prefer if you love me."
Yeah.
And it's just like, why? It's like she's so
Because Betty has the crazy eyes.
Yeah,
I would
so-
also. Archie's response to the
Yeah.
love me thing
Oh,
is
yeah.
the best, worst thing of the whole show.
What was
Yep.
his response?
It's when he says,
Yeah.
he says, she asks him, "Do you love me?" And he says, "Yeah, I do, but I'm not good enough for you. Yeah, I'm never
I'm
good
not
enough
gonna,
for
I'm not
you."
gonna give you the answer you want.
It's like,
And he just admitted to Veronica in the
Yeah.
closet while they were playing a game.
7 minutes in heaven.
That's
7 minutes.
7 minutes in heaven.
And
Yeah.
he said, "I don't feel the things that I should feel for Betty."
Yeah.
And he goes up to her and just tell her, I don't like you.
That's
I don't,
not-
I know
yeah,
it's so hard.
yeah,
I don't know
the
what's so
poor
hard about
girl.
this.
You know, I'm no
Poor girl.
relationship expert.
Yeah.
But that is not a good response. That is.
No,
I don't think
not a good
I don't think
response.
any of the three of us
Yeah.
can make a good
Yeah.
yeah,
but
recommendation
still,
on this.
when someone admits they love you,
Shut up, Will. Shut up,
Yeah,
Will.
you don't have to roast us all in
Self
front of
burn.
everyone.
Those are rare.
But like, if someone comes up to you and tells you that they love you, and you say, "Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not good enough
for you. What
it's
are you
just like,
doing?
You
what?
just
Yeah.
just shake their hand
Yeah.
and never talk to them again. Is what
Yeah.
you do.
Yep.
It's worse than like it's not me or it's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is worse.
It's
It
way
is worse.
because
It's taking that
Yeah.
to the extreme.
yeah.
Oh,
God.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
I do not like Betty.
Yeah.
I you know what? She was fine. I like how she was on Adderall the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
She is crazy.
She's
Like,
off her
she
Adderall.
is-
She's off her
include,
Adderall.
Yeah, they include her Adderall, and
Yeah.
then her mom's like, "Oh, you forgot your Adderall," like, and I'm pretty sure she didn't take it.
No, she's
No.
literally off her meds the whole show.
Oh yeah, she's off. The
Do you
pill.
think she was off her Adderall or she had too much Adderall?
Yeah, one of the two.
Just
One of the
super
two.
focused.
One of the
Yeah,
I
two.
don't get too focused. right?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. She got crazy.
Yeah,
ass, right?
that reminds me of Community. One of the characters, Annie Edison,
Oh,
was little Annie Adderall.
Yeah.
Little Annie Adderall.
Oh.
You know what? When they actually, to make a comparison, you know when they would kind of make crazy jokes about Annie in that show?
Mm-hmm.
The way Annie acted is how Betty acts the whole show.
Basically,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And you know
when-
what?
Well, she's crazy.
Annie went to rehab. Betty
But-
does
but-
not go
I'm
to
yeah,
calling it.
yeah.
I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. Betty's crazy, and
Yeah.
she'll get made more crazy throughout the show.
She's
Yeah.
crazy. She is crazy.
You know
Her
what?
sister went crazy.
What?
That's what they talked about
Yeah,
in that
because
show.
Jason,
Jason.
they dated, but then it ended badly.
Yeah, her sister. Yeah, because
Or poorly,
she went
excuse
to
me,
a,
to my
group
English
home.
experts out there.
She went to a group home.
Yeah.
Because
Mm-hmm.
of him, and so now is Betty gonna go to a group home because of Archie?
Ooh.
We'll see.
Mm.
Yeah, but no, she seems crazy. I like Veronica
Yeah.
better. I think
Yeah.
Veronica was, even though
Veronica,
she's
yeah.
the rich girl,
The rich
right?
girl,
Like
yeah.
she's like, you know, whatever. It's she
You know what?
seemed nice
She's
enough.
not a terrible person.
Not a terrible person.
No, she goes out of her way to be a nice person.
yeah,
she does.
because
Yeah, she's trying. She's
She's
trying.
one of the most likable characters in
yeah,
the show.
you know what?
Yeah.
She's basically, I think, a good way to describe her character is she's Cheryl, the redheaded girl, after she loses her popularity and just
Well, yeah,
and learns that you can't be that way.
I think
Yeah.
Always.
that's what she's supposed to be, right? That's
Yeah.
what she even mentions that she was.
Like
well, I
Cheryl.
will get into some of the lines later.
Oh yeah,
but
you
she
got the
has
line
a,
list.
Yeah.
She has a great
Right.
line.
Pull it
Oh,
over
I'll
for
do
you.
it later.
Okay,
later.
okay, okay.
We'll save
I'll
that.
just get it on the table here. Yeah. So, I wanted to talk about was another character. Jughead was not really in this
Nope.
No.
in this first episode.
He
He was
was-
narrating,
he was-
and then he was in
yeah,
the very end.
He was the omniscient narrator that
Yeah,
was
he
both
knew
in the
all.
plot and out of the plot.
he knew everything that was in their minds. It was
I would have been
crazy.
interested in his character a bit more. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah.
they get it because Jughead's a.
They get
main
into him
character.
later. In the
Jughead
next
was
few
played by
episodes, I
Cole
believe he
Sprouse
does.
of Sweet
Sweet
Life.
Life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sweet
yeah.
Life fame.
And I know through the interwebs that he is a hot topic now, isn't he?
Is he?
I don't know. Is that?
I
I don't
think
know.
so. He must
I
be.
thought he was. I thought he was after this show.
Okay.
This show was
Okay,
super
boomer.
popular.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it still is. Isn't it still going?
Yeah, but is it so popular?
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Or all?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to.
Maybe it is.
Maybe for all you
Riverdale fans.
Riverdale fans,
How many there are?
maybe DM us on Instagram and let us know if this show is still popular.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll do a poll. Have you seen
Yeah.
Riverdale?
And can we just plug our Instagram in there? What's our handle?
You can DM us
Yeah.
at first_impressions_podcast on
Yeah.
IG.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll list a poll.
Maybe we will respond. You know.
Maybe.
We will respond.
Because we will get
we
we will
are-
respond to our 5 DMs.
yeah.
If
maybe
even.
Yeah.
4.
To all you 3 followers out there,
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Thank you to our
Two
thank you to
people
our
watching.
3 viewers.
Yeah, to our 3 viewers.
Yeah.
Thanks,
And-
Zach.
and-
Thanks,
and-
Cody.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
and
that's
thank
not-
you, Mom.
The worst thing is that's not even all our parents.
Yeah, we couldn't get all the parents to
three of
watch.
our parents.
No, I think that Jughead will be interesting to get into. And then
Yep.
one thing is, I think for a show to be good, you don't need to have relatable characters, but it always helps.
Yeah.
It always
It
helps.
helps. It
Yeah,
helps.
And
I
this
can't
show
relate to yeah.
does not have a relatable character yet. Is in my opinion.
Yeah.
Archie
Archie
in the sense that-
complains about his problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, he has
does.
nothing to complain about.
No, he
He has
doesn't.
nothing
Yeah.
to complain about.
Yeah, but like Archie in the
Archie-
sense that he doesn't know what he wants to do, and a lot of the this is aimed at teens and they don't know what they want to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
But then the rich girl, that's not relatable. Betty liking him, I guess that's sort of relatable, but she's
But then
too
she has
crazy.
crazy.
But
She's
that's
too
it in a
crazy.
weird
It's-
way.
yeah, she doesn't like. She just tells him she wants power.
You know who the most
Yeah.
relatable character is?
Who?
Archie's friend, the bro guy.
the bro. Oh yeah, the bro guy.
Bro
He's
guy.
the most relatable.
He-
Honestly,
he's
yeah.
the best.
He's the
my
most
favorite part of the
grounded.
show.
What's
He-
his name?
yeah.
What's his name?
Oh, I don't
Did they
think
not
he
even
has a
drop
I
the
don't
name?
think. I don't
name. Chad
know.
number 2. Like, honestly, like, I don't think he has a name.
Isn't he in 13 Reasons Why?
Yeah, I think he is.
I think
yeah,
he
he's
is.
a
Yeah,
pretty
he
famous
was,
actor.
wasn't
Actually,
Yeah,
like,
I've
Netflix
seen him in a
famous.
few things.
Speaking
Yeah.
of which, I haven't seen that show, so we might have to.
We might have.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would be a very
that's
serious episode.
Controversial.
I-
Very controversial.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get back to you on that
Yeah.
one.
yeah. No, I think that a lot of these characters are not realistic.
No,
No.
They
no.
and they're not. They
Well,
don't
you
need
know,
they're
be,
not
but-
supposed
You
to
know
be.
what?
They're
Yeah.
they're characters.
But it's sort of
taken
interesting.
I think
is interesting.
I think in like the Archie comics, they were more relatable.
Oh yeah,
Because
they gotta be.
They were dealing with, I don't know. There was
I was
some
never-
there was some out there stuff, but I think mostly you could put yourself in there.
That's a question I'd like to ask. Did you guys read the comics?
When I was a bit smaller, I did read some.
Grade 4, last day of school. My teacher pulls out these big milk crate bins that
Yep.
says "Return to Dairyland." Never returned.
Not
Our
returned.
school had hundreds
Yeah.
of them. They never returned any.
Yeah.
And she pulls this out in Archie comics, and I looked at them
Yeah.
and I thought, "What the hell is this?" And I threw it away. And I
Hey,
never-
whoa,
never
whoa,
read it.
whoa!
Yeah,
Gotta keep
Yeah.
that
I knew what they were.
rated.
I knew what they were because grocery store
Yeah.
checkouts. You
Yeah,
see the Archie
yeah, that's-
things,
yeah,
right?
mhm.
But I've never actually read one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me
You know
neither.
what? You
I never had the desire to. I
No.
tried maybe once or twice,
least-
and I was
Yeah.
like,
There's
I
more.
don't care.
They're
Yeah,
fine.
Like,
especially for our
yeah.
generation.
if I'm reading
Yeah.
comics, I want to see a bunch of guys fighting a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
like
but
super.
not
like,
even that though. Like I read Tintin and I read Big Nate.
Yeah, but-
which is
yeah,
new.
Tintin
But-
fought.
but
Tintin.
Tintin fought.
Tintin fought.
Yeah,
Tintin was an Indiana Jones type. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like Big Nate was comedy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so you just get, like, comedy.
I've definitely there's one other. Oh, Calvin Hobbes. I read.
Calvin
Calvin
Hobbes.
Hobbes is
Yeah.
And that's different.
hilarious.
Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny and it's
more,
different.
but Calvin Hobbes isn't it more
It's
comic
outlandish.
strips
I
than
think-
it is
Yeah.
an overlapping story?
Archie's is a teen comic, is it not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Kids,
it's
but-
right?
is
I
it
don't know.
is it told in like strips or is it like a whole story?
Whole thing. Like
Oh, it is. Okay, yeah.
Is it an overarching story?
Not over. Well, like there's a big thing, like you get a
Yeah.
big book, and you can scroll.
Like
through.
it'd be like issue 1, issue 2 type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah.
okay, yeah.
It
no.
wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like Calvin Hobbes where you have four
But-
sides.
Yeah.
to tell.
Yeah.
Or Garfield.
And so
Garfield.
this show is just a
Yeah.
or like a interpretation of the characters, I guess.
Yeah.
It's really
It
not.
just takes the names with
Yeah.
the faces.
They really
Yeah.
just were like, hey, kids like Archie comics. What
Yeah.
if we took this? It almost feels like let's take this other plot
yeah.
and let's just
Put
throw
the
it into
characters.
Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's actually a good decision.
Oh, yeah,
Because
no,
if
yeah.
this show was not Archie or Riverdale,
Yeah.
I don't think it would do well.
Well, no, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's
Yeah.
it's just,
It's just,
It's just what they
they
did.
did.
generally what the movie Super 8 did, and that's a great
Super
movie.
8.
The movie Super
Yeah,
8.
this movie Super 8.
Yeah, it was half script written by Spielberg,
Yeah.
or it was an idea by Spielberg,
I don't know.
and a half script written by J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
that they said, hey, these two would work really well together.
No
and
way.
they mashed them
I had
together.
no idea.
Yeah.
I've watched that movie maybe 7 times.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I had no idea. That's
Yeah,
crazy. It's
yeah.
a good. That is a
And
very good movie.
It's one of,
Super
one
8
of
is
my favorites. Yeah,
one of my favorite movies. Honestly, yeah, it is a top movie. It is. I love alien movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
like you
Well,
know that
Spielberg
whole-
and Abrams are both great.
Yeah, exactly.
Abrams will do
Yeah.
awesome on Star Wars, but that's
Yeah,
not what we're here
yeah.
to talk
This
Not-
is
yeah, we're
besides
not
the point.
gonna light that
back.
fire.
Back to Riverdale. Yeah, so it's not a faithful adaptation
No.
of what's going on.
I know. Oh wait, what were you gonna say?
it's a different point. You keep on going.
Oh
will
no,
bring
I
up
was
this
gonna
point
start
later.
something else. I was gonna.
Oh,
Say
You know
Okay.
what, Riley? You go.
I am. It's laughable that Archie is a musician. Like you know, like I'm not like trying to be mean to musicians because I like musicians. I like music, but it's like he's like. It's it's almost clear like he's a great big football guy that and he gets like asked to play for like starting lineup and
Yep.
Yeah, but he's
and
he
then
loves
he's like
guitar.
I love guitar,
Yeah.
but like the only
I'm a
reason he wanted to
musician
start
at
because a girl that statutory raped him is
Yeah.
broke his heart.
Yeah, broke
like,
his heart. I think that's why he started, right?
No, that's
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's what he says. I need to write these things that I feel inside. Is what he says.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so
And
I think that it's definitely laughable. I mean, you can tell that they got a professional musician to do the work for him.
Oh, yeah.
right? But not like a professional.
Even the
musician
lyrics
where it's,
suck.
like,
the
good.
lyrics.
It's that level of
I feel
professionalism that's
pain
generic.
inside.
You know, it's that generic professionalism.
You know what though? Whoever did it, I hate to say it, was very smart because they knew who their
yeah.
age demographic was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they
What?
nailed
Yeah.
it. Like,
and I hate to
like-
say that, like, they definitely made it as
Yeah.
realistic as it could be
Yeah.
for a high school kid writing it.
Yeah.
Because what those
Oh,
lyrics,
oh,
those
yeah.
lyrics that
Yeah.
he plays are,
Oh,
I would believe that it was written by a sophomore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a great 10. Yeah, I 100.
Yeah.
It's like what? It's all I feel pain, but I'll never love
Yeah.
again or something
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
talking about what he feels on the inside. And it's all bad.
It's all bad.
'Cause
It's
his
all
life
bad.
is horrible. He has a horrible
Yeah.
life. He has to, oh, he was talking about that. He has to work on the weekends. He has music before school and Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then he has football after school. I don't know how he's gonna do it. You know?
Yeah,
that's gonna be a major point of the show.
Yeah.
like that's like
How does he
almost that's
do
probably
it?
like
How does
9
he
hours
do
a
it?
day.
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy. That's I don't know how people do
It's
that.
so
you know?
hard.
Like yeah, his life
How
is
does
so
he
hard.
manage?
He's at a hard point in his life, you know.
Yeah.
But I am sure it'll.
And the
only
worst
get
part about the
easier
whole
from
thing
there.
Yeah.
is he's
High,
ugly.
yeah, high school is probably the hardest part. Yeah.
Probably that's probably the toughest point of his life, isn't it?
Yeah. No, yeah, he pretty
Don't think about his dad that's failing in his
yeah,
business.
his dad's business is failing. He's
He's
working weekends. He's
Working weekends.
Yeah.
he's doing long days.
Yeah.
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 And Archie's just feels bad inside.
I
he's-
want to be a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that Jughead is an interesting character. I think that
I
really
wanted to
looking
say
forward
one
him.
quick thing about Jughead. I really like what they did with his hat. You know,
Yeah.
because in the comics it would look goofy, but they
Yeah.
handled it really well. and
It's
they made it
weird
cute.
because I forgot that they had a hat in the comics,
Yeah.
right? Because like I didn't really know them well enough.
Yeah,
I
I've
just
seen
looked back
pictures,
at it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and the hat in the show looks good. It looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
something that someone would
Yeah.
actually wear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and they-
costume
and it-
designer was
and
really
it's
good.
faithful.
Yeah.
to that adaptation.
It is. And I wanted to talk about the locations really quickly. So
Oh,
like
yes.
the sets, like so the diner.
The best set of the whole.
Yeah.
The diner
show.
was an amazing
The
set.
what's it called again? The
Pots.
Pops shop.
chocolate
it's
chocolate
yeah,
cho-
it's
chocolate.
Pops, like
Chocolate.
apostrophe.
Yeah,
Lit.
shop.
And so
Millennials.
that diner was very cool. It reminds me of the diner from Baby Driver.
Baby
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, very much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is like that neon sign, a nighttime diner. It is so cool.
Yeah.
I think, and especially with the color grading that we talked
Yeah.
about. Yeah. Oh.
You know what's weird about the show? I liked it. Is it has a very 1950s aesthetic.
Yeah.
As in like
it
that
does.
diner, and they drive
car.
they drive like a 50s car.
the
and
first scene was a 50s car.
Even some of the shots of the city, everyone like clean
Yeah.
clean cut and
Yeah.
wear like almost
It looks
even like
50s.
Well,
the
'cause,
girls
like-
wear dresses like a lot of big. Like, it's very 50s
Well, that's
aesthetic.
that's where they were trying to be
They're
a
calling back on the
little
Archies.
bit more faithful to the comics.
calling
is
back on the
'cause
Archie comics.
Archie's kind of.
I like that part of it.
That's
very much.
They do a good job for that.
Yeah, they did a really
Yeah.
good job of that.
Yeah, I think the writing did not accommodate that.
The
No,
writing
no,
was
yeah.
something else for sure.
Yeah,
You know what I'd like to see? What if they just set it in the 50s?
yeah.
They could
Yeah,
just done
but
that.
It
then-
wouldn't work.
But
It wouldn't
no,
work.
you know why
Would
you
it?
couldn't set it in the 50s? Because you couldn't have pop culture references,
Yeah, exactly.
and they have so many of those.
And
Like we would like to talk about one.
Oh.
When she's mad because
You want the line?
yeah, I know it. Oh, I know the line. She's
knows about
mad
that.
about something about Archie.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
And she goes, even that would happen even in this post James Franco world.
Yeah.
It's like what
Post
is
James
that?
Franco.
What is that?
That is the new post
That's
Christ.
like- yeah.
That is
Yeah, it's
What-
not. It's not. It's
James
not.
Franco
It's
has
year
not died.
one.
Yeah,
post
year one.
Franco.
James Franco has
Yeah.
not died.
Yeah.
No, but
He
it's
is-
from his stardom.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's not like died or anything.
Yeah.
He's not done anything.
He's not even not a
significant.
star anymore.
Like
He's-
yeah, there's
Yeah, he's
nothing.
still-
yeah,
yeah.
there is nothing that has happened with
Wasn't
James
he a
Franco
star?
Yeah.
that
He
would
was a star
set a
for a
date.
while.
Yeah.
That would set a date.
Yeah.
and it's not even like like what?
Like I don't know. I look at what she was trying to say.
I don't
Maybe
get
I just
understand
missed
it.
it,
I don't
but
I don't know. Maybe someone let us know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe
We
it's
have no
just a
idea.
sophomore thing. I guess.
it's soft.
I have no idea. But like, why are they talking about James Franco like that? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
It's
that
weird.
was
yeah. And there's a
very-
few
We
other
take
lines.
Oh,
we
I
take
haven't.
we take
Yeah.
James Franco very seriously here, and if we hear anyone back talking,
Bad mouth.
James Franco
Bad
is a
Franco.
modern treasure.
Yeah,
I should
yeah,
say.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a good one. Every
Okay.
orange
So
misspelled.
wait, I would like to say when Betty and her gay best friend,
yeah.
they're both checking out Archie, and oh maybe it's Cheryl that says it. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's something about
just-
Archie's
Just
looks,
go on. Just go on.
and she calls him Justin Gingerlake.
Oh yeah,
You know,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
like
yeah,
Timberlake,
yeah.
Timberlake, but
That is
orange hair.
that's a bad pun.
That's a bad pun.
Bad pun.
And
I don't
then-
know. I like that first one there.
that
though.
was a
Yeah. Oh, this is the best. I think this is the best line in the whole show.
Yeah.
okay. Let's hear it.
So this is the gay best friend again, Betty, and Veronica. And this time, Veronica likes to look at Archie.
Yeah.
And she says, I've had every flavor of boy but orange.
Yeah.
I don't like
That
that.
This is a teen show. This is the
Yeah.
epitome of
wait,
teen television.
Wait, and I would also like to talk about, she's in grade 10.
Yeah.
And she's had every flavor of boy
Well, she's a rich girl from
but,
From New
but
York.
she's in
From the
grade
city, yeah.
10.
Yeah. I know. Well, does she look like
Riley,
she's
are you
like
saying that
I
you
think-
haven't by grade 10? No.
I think that really they don't I don't even know why they said it in high school. I'm like, well, they have
Well,
to.
they had to,
But they really just disregard the
Why
age.
not set it in college?
I don't
No,
know.
because it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work.
It
yeah.
wouldn't work, right?
know.
But
I don't know.
I don't mind them. Well, you could see why they said in grade 10 because they plan. I'm assuming for this to go for what, 5 seasons?
Yeah.
So you want them to stay in high school,
Yeah.
right? 4 seasons.
4 seasons.
No,
How do
but
they
like
stay in
you'll,
high
you'll
school
have
for
some in
4
high,
seasons?
you'll have some in high school. Then
Well, I
some.
guess it's probably like 2 seasons a year.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a there's a show that does it, and they just
Yeah.
Boy Meets World.
no, that 70s show.
That's
They
a-
did the same thing, but they just never say the school year ends. Like they just
Yeah.
they
Just
just
continue.
continue in high school, and I thought
Yeah.
that was cool. That was a good way.
Yeah,
to
I
just,
think this one they can't do that though.
no, because they have a set
The
timeline.
winter
But yeah,
formal and all
winter
that,
formal. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that 70s show does that too. They just do it. I don't
Yeah.
know. They did it really good in that show, but I also don't. I don't mind that they're older. I know you have to get older actors, but
Yeah,
still, it is
yeah.
distracting.
Well, you
yeah.
don't have to get older actors, but it makes it better. This show would not work with Diary of a Wimpy Kid actors.
Well,
Could
wasn't-
you imagine?
But
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but
I
again,
can't imagine.
I hate to bring it up again, but Stranger Things did it with.
Or what
their
about-
actors.
yeah, but
Even
Stranger
that-
Things is so much different.
Yeah.
Stranger Things is an
Yeah.
atmosphere based
Yeah.
on the plot. This is a teen show based on
Drama.
good looking
Drama.
characters
Yeah.
and drama.
Now thinking about it, they don't want you to watch it for the plot.
No,
They want you to watch it for the drama
and the,
Yeah.
and the characters.
and the characters, right? Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
but the
'Cause
plot's still there.
the plot's
And
still there,
It's,
yeah.
it's
They're-
driving. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a good quote. I don't remember it exactly. Maybe I'll Google it after. But there's a good quote about that. That
Yeah.
yeah, it has enough plot for you to care.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
expect
Exactly.
some plot,
Yeah.
and it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're not gonna watch it if it has no plot.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it has
this
to
is
be some.
stupid.
But the
yeah.
plot just like keeps you on with the characters, and I think that it is entertaining
Mhm.
with what they do with the characters. It is.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
is fun to watch.
Yeah.
I don't
yes.
think you know what? I wasn't bored while I was watching it. Really.
Yeah, I was never bored.
But I wonder if that was because I watched it with you guys.
That's
yeah.
one thing.
I wonder
is
if I
watching
were
it
to, like,
alone.
To
If I was
go
watching
home,
it-
sit down, and pay attention to it alone.
Oh, I don't know if you could just pay attention to it.
No. If I was watching it on my own, I would stop 5 minutes in because I'd just be like, I don't want to
Yeah,
watch.
I'd be having
Yeah.
to do something else. Like
Oh,
I
yeah,
said,
I'd go on my
homework or.
Yeah.
But even then, it's
No, then it's hard. You know, I would. Yeah. Now if we're getting into what we like, if we would watch the show, are we getting there?
I think
now?
this will be a different sort of recommendation because what we're getting through the point we've been saying like a bit throughout this entire podcast episode is that it's better enjoyed with friends.
with friends.
So
yeah.
I think we should do
Two different reviews?
two different
Yeah.
recommendations.
Yeah, I think as a show,
Mhm.
it's pretty shit.
no, it's
Yeah.
not good. It is not
it
good.
is- Yeah.
It's almost insulting.
Yeah.
It is not a good
the only
work of art.
The only thing is
you know?
it looks really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
If I saw it playing in the background, I'd be like, wow,
the
that looks like a really good show.
cinematographers
Yeah.
did
Good job.
a great job. I
Yeah.
would say it.
It's almost
visually,
it's almost an insult to them because they put so much hard work into the
Yeah.
show
And then just have that
but
just
garbage.
but
like
it sucks how popular it was.
Yeah.
because
It's made to be popular.
No, but I hate to say it. I watched Sabrina.
Yeah.
that's
Sabrina,
the
which-
spin-off
which is a spin-off of this.
yeah.
is it?
So yes,
Is it actually?
Oh, they have Principal Hawthorne in
Oh,
that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh.
because
I've seen Sabrina.
Because Sabrina is like from what I understand is part of the comics as well. They're the same
Oh.
publishing.
Yeah.
but it's a spin-off
Yeah.
made by the same people.
Yeah.
because they put this out and they're like, hey, look at all these views we got. Look how amazing
Yeah.
this is. What if
Yeah.
we do this one with witches?
We just
Yeah.
different.
Yeah,
things.
and they could do
Yeah.
the same thing over and over again, right?
Yeah, they could. Yeah.
Which I think Sabrina was the better show.
I can't
But
wait. I can't wait until
Sabrina
the,
isn't good. I'm not saying Sabrina's good.
I can't wait till the Moose spin-off.
the Moose
I-
character. Yeah.
Dude, he's not gay though.
No,
He's not
not
gay.
gay.
He
He's not
swears. He swears. He
He'll do.
swears.
What do you say?
Anything
He'll do
but kissing.
Everything but kissing.
Anything but kissing.
Yeah.
But no, I think Sabrina was not. I would like the show better because Sabrina was an hour and 20 minutes an episode. I think.
Oh, it was.
It was so long.
No, it was
and,
hours. It
And
was hours.
nothing would happen. I
Yeah.
would watch 3 episodes and I would have.
You noticed that too?
Yeah.
I,
Yeah, of
I
course.
thought I just wasn't paying attention.
watched
I thought I wasn't paying
No,
attention.
I watched 6 hours of that show. I watched 6 hours, and she like went to school. That's literally it. And spoiler alert: she went to school. Right? Like that's it. 6 hours of my life gone.
Just gone.
I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that.
Oh.
At least with this show, stuff happens.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I completely agree with you. 'Cause I thought I just wasn't paying attention because
Yeah.
I would do homework. I'd do editing, right? Like I thought
No.
That's good. That's good to know.
I paid attention, and I wish I didn't. Wish I didn't.
that is good to know.
Yeah, but it looked good. Sabrina, it was like this. It looked
Yeah, no,
really
that's
good.
yeah. Oh, and
Yeah.
I know talking about Sabrina, but
Yeah.
for me, what Sabrina had that this show kind of has,
Yeah.
but it doesn't lean into it as much. Is Sabrina had all like the devil imagery, the evil imagery, which was really awesome to me.
Yeah.
Where this show has its imagery is the
50s.
the death, like, it has like the whole murder mystery aspect and like the 50s aspect.
Well, yeah, the 50s
but it doesn't
aesthetic.
lean into it as much.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But it's hard to, right? Like, you
Oh,
can't, when you have the characters talking.
But
Stuff.
this show is, you're right.
Yeah.
More stuff happened that one episode than an entire season of that.
Like, and it's just atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's big. It's just atmosphere, right? And this show isn't as much.
I feel like it's almost lazy that they had to rely on like pop culture references, because if they said
so
it in the
many.
50s, I think that would be better writing.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
yeah.
but
the only reason they didn't is really because of the pop culture.
You
well,
could still
it's
do
because
pop
this show
culture.
was not made to be written well.
It wasn't made.
It was.
No.
It was made for, like, for teens to get their drama fix.
I think it's
Yeah.
honestly, I think it's mainly younger teen, like preteen girls
Yeah.
to watch. I think it's
Yeah.
it has to be. Right?
I think-
Well,
I couldn't
I
see
know
I couldn't see myself.
middle-aged
we
women
are we
would enjoy
Oh,
it.
middle
yeah.
aged.
You know what?
Well, yeah,
I think
Yeah.
we are definitely not the target audience. with this
yeah,
show.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't think
for
so.
sure. Yeah.
And, oh, we might even be within it, but if we were like in our late 30s,
Yeah.
no,
No.
not
No.
one bit.
no.
Like
We would be
on the edge,
like
on the
iffy.
edge. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
No, but a board of executives doesn't sit down and say, you know who this show should appeal to?
yeah.
Teenage males.
I think this is meant for like teenage girls
And
and like early teenage.
Yeah, and if you're male and you enjoy it,
great.
good for
Great.
you. Good
You know
for
what?
It's got- it-
honestly, great.
it has-
because-
It's not a show that it shouldn't be enjoyed by males. I think
No,
that
no, I'm not saying
it's just
that.
made for females.
Yeah.
I think when they were like I said, when Willow said that when they were sitting down,
Yeah.
they knew their target audience,
Yeah.
and they wrote to it. Not like you can,
But they
enjoy
also
stuff.
included everyone else, because that's what I'm saying is that they wrote for the target audience.
Yeah, but they also
made it
included,
like with enough drama and with enough stuff that anyone could really watch it.
Well,
right?
getting into your rating,
Yeah.
the murder mystery had me compelled enough
Yeah.
that I
you
would
would
watch
watch it.
another for the mystery, not
Yeah.
not for the
No,
drama,
not for the characters.
but because I would like me, I know what happens.
Yeah.
I do know what happens, but well, see, like there, it got me
Yeah.
enough to watch
Yeah.
it.
But
I'm
honestly,
sure I didn't
exactly.
enjoy it. Yeah.
honestly,
Me
at
too.
that point, why wouldn't you just go onto the wiki and just search? Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
But
but when
Would you
I
want- do you
watched
wanna
it,
watch it
when
play
I-
out?
It's
well,
always
when I
different.
watched it, it was weekly episodes.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
and that was a
But-
compelling
So you had
part.
to.
Like I didn't want to say this before the episode. I'm assuming you didn't either.
So we're
but
gonna say spoiler alert. Is this
spoiler for the whole season.
for
we'll
the
say.
whole
Yeah,
season
for the
one?
whole
Spoiler
season.
alert.
Skip ahead. I don't know. Few.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so I don't think you care, right?
No.
So in the second last episode,
Yeah.
you find out that his dad kills him.
Yeah.
But see, that's all I was there for.
That's me
So the second last episode. So when there was another episode,
Why would we watch the last episode?
I didn't care.
The last
Yeah.
episode was only existed to start the plot for the next
season
season.
2. And I did do a wiki on it, and I
Yeah.
watched
Yeah.
everything sucks or whatever
Yeah.
videos on them.
Yeah.
And it's pretty funny, but yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing is that like the last episode was just there to start the next
the
season.
story was
which
done.
they shouldn't. That's not a good practice in TV.
No.
The next season should be started throughout the late
You know
half
what?
of the
There's
season.
some shows that it's good, but there has to be, like, if it's a little bit of a cliffhanger, that's fine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it
No,
shouldn't.
but
it shouldn't rely on you having to go see the next season.
But
It
no,
should be
yeah,
satisfying.
but getting back on it is that this show we watched it for the plot, really. Like that's
I
watched
I
it
watched
for the
it
mystery.
mainly for the murder mystery.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
murder mystery. I wasn't attached enough to
Yeah.
the characters by the end of the season
Yeah.
to watch the second season. And I think that a lot of people did watch the second season because they were attached to the characters.
Yeah.
And I think that these characters are aimed at
Young-
teenage girls.
Yeah. I honestly
Yeah.
do.
Because that's
the way,
really
like,
what
the way
it
they
is.
talk,
Yeah.
and the type, like
Yeah.
for example, Quentin Tarantino makes pop culture references. Like
Yeah.
Once Upon a
Yeah.
Time in Hollywood is a movie filled with pop culture references.
Yeah.
But that's more directed at us.
Yeah,
like I can look
yeah.
at hey, The Great Escape.
we
Oh
are-
hey, I've seen
yeah.
that
Yeah.
movie. Like
Well, and also,
it's,
like-
and it's for the plot.
Yeah, and it's for older people too, right?
Well,
Like, that's
yeah.
the thing is that
But the
Yeah.
pop culture references work for the plot. Like
Yeah,
funnily
like, you
enough,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
that's
Like
true.
it's
Yeah, I get
it
what
is
you mean.
they have to be there.
yeah, they have
Where
to,
these
yeah.
ones,
They don't have to be.
a show similar. Oh, I think we should cover
Yeah.
is Scream.
Scream, yeah.
Yeah,
That
I love that
I
show,
love
but
that TV
but it does a
series.
thing where what he says makes sense,
Mm-hmm.
and then they add a pop culture reference.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
you know, like the conversation isn't even
Yeah.
based around pop culture reference.
Yeah.
It's just like
They just add
the
'em.
conversation's done. Oh, and we'll stick one in. It
yeah,
almost
you
like
gotta put one in
they
there.
wrote the script and they're like,
And
oh,
there's
let's put one in
pop
there,
culture.
there,
Yeah.
there, and there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that's what this felt like to me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that really it's aimed, like we said, for girls, right?
I
and,
would.
and it's because of the characters. And it's because you can't get attached to the characters. They're not, it's not that you can't get attached to them, it's that they're not relatable. And they're just not, it's not easy to watch, you know, because they're teenagers. Because they're adults playing teenagers making stupid decisions.
And it's
right?
written, and I know they're all written by, you know, older people, but you can, it seems like the older person showing up, like he writes it and shows it to kids. Am I hip yet, kids? Like, you know what I mean?
This
like-
show was totally written by old white dudes.
I bet you,
It wasn't written by the creator.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
but I bet you the writer got their teenage kids to help them with a lot of this.
I bet they put in the pop
Honestly.
culture references. They're like,
Mic down.
Mike down.
Yeah, I know. I feel like the writers, teenage kids, helped a lot of it. He's like, oh man, like what do you think of this? He's like, oh, what if they played like 7 Minutes in Heaven?
yeah.
That's it.
You cracked the code.
Yeah, because really, that's what it is. And,
Yeah.
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 They also kept making, I think it was a pop culture reference when they kept saying Blue Velvet. Or blue, it was something to do
Blue
with
Jasmine.
Blue Jasmine. Yeah, Blue
What is
Jasmine.
that?
I don't
What
know
is
what
that?
that
I
is.
do not know about Blue Jasmine is. And it was brought up like 2 or 3 times.
I bet these are pop culture
Yeah.
references that worked 20 years ago, but they still think it works.
But like
now.
Or
maybe
they knew.
it's super
Or they-
intelligent.
Yeah.
And we just
There
didn't get
was
it
a
in
good
this
one. There was was that a Mad Men reference? I
Oh,
think.
the
Oh,
whole,
yeah.
that was that was good.
That was
the,
good,
the,
yeah.
the
But you know what's
Betty
funny?
Draper Mad Men reference was, it wasn't, I'm not saying it's great. It was just
No.
better than the other ones.
Yeah.
And you
it
know,
was
you know what's terrible? It makes me just want to watch Mad Men. I don't want to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it's referencing a better show.
No, and you know what's weird is I know this was produced by someone else for the first season, but he says, yeah, I'd like to go home, or Sundays are for HBO Max, I think he said.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Right?
yeah, I
Yeah.
know it's on CW.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says, "Thank God we have HBO." That
Yeah.
is, good for them. Good for them. They're
recognize
promoting
it.
their
They
It's not like
recommending-
Netflix shows where they're like, oh man, you stream that on Netflix?
Yeah.
I
They
would've-
do that.
They do that.
I would have lost my mind if on Riverdale they said, man, I sure love turning to the CW channel, the critically acclaimed.
Hey man, you get 533 CW channel on cable TV.
Man, I sure love Supergirl, and I loved her crossover with Flash. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
at
my
least
God.
they, yeah.
I
give
am
them
the
that.
CW robot. I love Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Legends of Tomorrow is good. I'll defend that show.
We might have to go to that.
I will
at
defend
a
that
later
show.
date.
It's good from what I remember.
Yeah.
I should say. I felt like there was something else. There was
No,
something.
we talked about the characters, we talked about the plot, we talked about audience, everything,
music.
production value, music.
music.
What else? What else is there really? I mean, like,
I think we covered it all.
yeah.
I
I
think
think we've yeah.
You know,
I
what?
am.
Unless you want, if you have something, like, think about it, and I can go through my review very quickly.
But,
Yes, you should
yeah.
go
Okay.
through. Go through
We'll
your
start.
review.
Okay, so now we're going to be rating it, and
Rating,
giving it our
reviewing, while
personal,
Riley,
quick overview
Yeah.
what we believe.
while Riley decides what he wanted to say.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
again, the 2 ratings, because there's the with friends and without friends,
Yeah.
just on your own. So for the on your own, I would rather jump into a pit of just venomous snakes than watch this show. And yeah, I don't think there's a good way to say this. I think the show is just trash on your own. On to with friends, it's enjoyable because we're making fun of it the whole time, making fun of
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
that was a lot.
yeah,
I had
that
a
was
lot of
so
fun.
it was a
watching
lot
Yeah.
of fun. Yeah. So on average, because I'll combine the 2 ratings on a scale of to, it was really good.
You're just below negative.
It was, that's my
Eh.
rating.
You know what?
Yeah.
You want to give it your review?
Yeah, you know how. You know what? All I'm gonna say, CW, you did it again. you can take that how you want to, but you did it.
You did it again, CW. Good job. Good job.
Awesome job, CW.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's it.
That's your rating.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go in a bit deeper. I want to
Yeah.
say some of the characters were okay.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought the murder mystery was really cool. It was good, well shot.
Yeah.
But the cringy dialogue, the stupid relationships, and the bad drama
Yeah.
just didn't make up
That
for
sounds
it.
like
No.
The Flash.
Yeah.
The Flash.
I haven't seen that.
That is
That
a-
might be one
that is a tragedy.
But
what happened to that show?
from
You
what
know
I've
that?
seen, I've seen clips on like Instagram of this. Oh my
Yep.
god, this,
Yeah,
this
so, yeah.
stupid,
Oh,
the
God.
stupid,
The
doing the running.
The CGI in that show is disgusting. It is.
We can do better.
Yo, we could
Well,
do better.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
Why?
They decided not to invest in a treadmill for when they're doing the running scenes.
No way.
They are running in place.
No,
They cannot afford.
They couldn't even afford a green treadmill.
No,
Come on.
they can afford it. The actors and actresses decided against it. So it's running in place.
Freaking Grant.
Yeah.
Versus-
and they
I
just,
think they had a
make
treadmill.
it look so bad.
They had a
Like-
treadmill in like the first season.
In the show, he runs on a treadmill.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, so all I have to say is
Yeah.
it's classic CW
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. All right. So for mine, I'll say with friends, without friends.
Yep.
And I'll sort of get into why without friends. But
Yeah.
with friends, it's fun to make fun of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
What's fun to make
watch
fun
it.
of
Yeah.
anything.
If you
Yeah.
want to watch something with your friends and you're not really like just you're
Yeah.
hanging out one night and you want to watch a show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And for all you people that are older or that are legal drinking age,
Yeah.
it might be a good drunk game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
how
Maybe
many
take
times-
take a shot every time you cringe. Yeah.
Take a shot.
You will get alcohol.
Every time
poisoning.
someone gets statutory raped, just take a shot.
Take a
Yeah.
shot every time there's a new pop song.
Yeah. Oh man.
There's gonna be 3 or 4 in the first 5 minutes of the show.
Yeah, there's
you
a
guys notice
lot of
that?
pop
There's a
songs.
lot like
Yeah.
different ones. It's not even like
Yeah.
the same,
Yeah.
like it's like a pop song to
But
start,
it's not
and it's
different enough to
transition.
know.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not paying
Yes,
attention.
yeah,
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It almost feels like a score.
Yeah. Okay. And then getting onto it without friends
Mhm.
is I cannot recommend it, but it's not just because it's poorly made. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think that you can enjoy. Like I enjoyed Scream, and Scream is pretty not very
Oh,
good. I very
Scream
much
has
enjoyed
some of the problems
Scream.
this show does.
Yeah.
But it makes up for it.
Yeah. Exactly. And I think that the problem with this show is that it is a show like the type of show it is based on characters and plot. Right, is really that's what it is,
Yep.
and characters, plot, and drama. Right, drama's plot, and they don't do plot like
At
well,
all.
at all,
Just none
really,
of it.
right? And the characters are not done; they're not relatable enough to be
Yeah.
for you to get into them. There's other shows that you can get that are dramas like this and
Yeah.
that have characters that you really like, you really relate to. And I'm not going to list them right now, but
No,
you know,
there
and
are.
that,
Yeah,
are, that
yeah.
are better, right?
Yeah.
And even though this show has tons of drama and it's aimed for teens, I think that there's better shows that you could be watching. Which you can say that for anything, but I think that
Yeah.
for this one, there's so many better
it
shows. That
holds
if you're
true.
looking for drama, you could get a better show than
The
this.
drama in this one is the type of drama you'd be walking through high school and you'd hear people talking about, you know?
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
It's-
It's
that's what
just
the drama
meaningless
is.
drama. It's just
This
meaningless
this
drama.
is
and it's
high
meaningless-
school
It's so
drama
you
to the extreme.
you know what it is? There's no consequences. Like,
No,
oh
yeah.
no, he doesn't love her.
Yeah.
But it's not like they're married. It's like they're in high school and they never had, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so inconsequential.
Yeah.
It's
Inconsequential. Yeah.
It's not important.
No. Yeah.
and one thing before we wrap things up that I'm sort of laughing about now is the adults playing teenagers reminding me of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies.
Don't say anything about it.
I
about
won't
the
say
Sam
anything
Raimi
bad,
Spider-Man.
but I just find it funny. Like Flash looks like,
Oh,
like a
gosh.
grown.
But at least those,
Yeah.
at least in that show, they're graduating.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
I know, yeah, it's
Yeah,
ugly,
but they're not grade
at
10.
least
Yeah.
they're graduating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you can argue that a grade 12 could look like a 25-year-old maybe.
Yes,
Maybe,
I could
Yeah.
argue
18-year-old.
that.
but
I
you
mean,
can't argue a
But you
grade
can't
10.
argue that a 14-year-old looks like a 25-year-old.
Yeah.
There is no way.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Mhm.
that was it.
I think
And-
that's a thumbs down from all of us,
That's
right?
it.
That
thumbs
is a
down.
thumbs down.
Well,
from
that's
all of us.
it's a sideways thumb for with friends.
Yeah.
But that's like a sideways
Yeah.
thumb of you're not
It's-
there for the show.
It's not a good show.
No, you are
You're not
there.
there for the show.
It is not a good TV series,
Yeah.
and I would not watch it by myself.
No.
I would not recommend it to a friend, but I
No.
would recommend it to a group of friends at like a party or something that are looking.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
I don't know. I know
I-
what kids these days
Yeah.
do at
Yeah.
parties.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
Or if you really just want to watch something and you don't really care about if it's good and you just sort of want drama,
Just
Yeah.
maybe you know what, you might enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know what?
I
Like,
would.
and
This is something
and for
I would recommend to my
and
worst
for-
enemy because
and for people who do enjoy the show and are watching,
Yeah.
and like might feel bad about yourself for your taste,
Yeah.
right? Don't. You know what? If you
Yeah,
enjoy
if
it,
you
you
like
enjoy
it,
it, right?
you
It's
enjoy it.
entertainment. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
We're not saying that it's well made entertainment,
Yeah.
but it's entertainment.
Yeah,
Right?
If, if you find it,
Yeah.
if you like it, yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
It is produced to be entertaining.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
You know what?
Well, yeah,
If
it's a
you
TV yeah.
if you find it enjoyable, good for you.
Yeah, you know,
because
there's nothing.
you found enjoyment in something that we can't. And
Wow.
No, but I'm sure
No.
we watch things
and then
Oh, yeah.
someone hates,
Someone
right?
hates,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Wow, that
yeah.
was trash. And I'm like, we love that show.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I think that you shouldn't feel bad if
No.
you like it. That's all I'm
Oh,
trying
no,
to say.
yeah,
It's
no.
just
Yeah, if you like, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Watch whatever you want.
Exactly. All right. So
But if you haven't watched this,
Mhm.
maybe don't.
But
yeah,
you know what?
that's been a good message from the First Impressions podcast.
Yes.
Mhm.
You be you.
Yeah. Were you gonna say something?
No.
All right. All right. So,
Okay.
so this has been Riverdale. This is episode 3 of the podcast already done.
Time flies, right?
Yeah, I remember episode 1 like it was
Wow.
a few days ago.
Yeah.
It might have been,
Wow.
but you never know.
You never know.
All right. So thanks for watching.
I think we'll have. I don't know when you're watching this,
Yeah.
but right now we have Instagram.
We got Instagram.
Instagram.
And want to plug it again
Yeah,
for the people who
yeah.
skip to the end?
First_impressions_podcasts
On Instagram.
on Instagram.
And then we
yeah.
have a YouTube channel.
We have a YouTube channel, which is First Impressions Podcast. And you can find us just with these episodes uploaded. I don't know how else. I'll get you like a link later on.
Yeah.
We'll have a link
And
in
we
the
can
do have a
post that in
SoundCloud
the-
as well,
yeah.
if you prefer SoundCloud.
Uh,
And we're hoping to be
Spotify.
on iTunes podcasts fairly soon. We've been saying that for a
Yeah.
lot of episodes,
And
but
if you're,
it's
if you're
coming.
watching this on iTunes podcast right now,
Then we did it.
Great.
we did it.
Congrats.
Yeah,
Congrats.
you are in the future.
Yeah.
And you know.
Yeah, you exist in the future.
and I would also like to say for all those people that skipped to the end when we told them not to, what are
Go
you doing?
back.
What are you doing?
Go back.
Yeah,
What are you
go
doing?
Go back.
Go
Go
back.
back.
Go back.
You've gone too
Go
far.
back.
You've
You've gone too far.
You've gone too far.
You've missed the review. The review was about 30 minutes ago, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah. You know,
It's
not
we
2
actually
minutes
we
ago,
actually
of
split
course.
into 2 parts. It's half of it's 30
Yeah.
minutes ago
Yeah.
and half of
Yeah.
it's at the
But
end.
you want to watch it all.
And
You
what
wanna
we
watch it all.
did to mess with you, so you have to watch both, is we say one word and then we stop.
Yeah.
Say another word, but the
30
other
minutes
word
later.
we say the other
Yeah.
word.
So this is really hard to watch. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
guys.
This
Yeah.
is
This,
something-
and
this is
this
something-
editing
yeah.
has been going on for a while.
Yeah.
Like we've been editing
Yeah.
this
I've
for.
probably
yeah.
gone crazy and
Yeah.
Yeah. Riley's gone. Like
He
I
is,
don't know
yeah,
what else to
yeah,
say.
yeah, and Riley is the editor of our podcast. So if there's any bad cuts, not my fault.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you,
okay.
Riley, for editing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
Riley.
All right. So that has been
Episode
I,
3.
I have nothing left to say. Yep.
All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace out. Tupac.
Wow.
Bye.
Wow.